This is definitely a professional way, I think. One, two, three. Yeah. Cool. See how nice it looks? Now I have 8 more sheets to go. It's a pretty nice card. I like it. If you don't know what I'm doing, basically this is a label on my sticker pack. This is the second one, hence the Roman letters too. I basically fold them like this. I need to do a better job though. Yeah. I designed it on Illustrator, then I got them printed. I put like pictures of what's gonna be in the bag. Not necessarily the yellow background, but it just shows what kind of designs are in there. And what I usually do is I have some stickers here in a bag, spare stickers, and I put the label on top like this, and I just staple them on the sides, and it looks nice and presentable. But this bag is pretty rusty. Oh, that's not what I usually use. But yeah, that's what I will be doing, but I need to cut them all up first. Feel like I should do the middle line in the end. I do the small lines first, I think. Perfect! Last one in the bag. Well, not in the bag. It's on the table. Oh, look at that! Cutting done. That goes in the bin. That stays with me. Now I have to fold all of them. What? So I have a full stack here, and I'm gonna start folding them. That's the last one. So the folding part took about 12 minutes. Felt so long though. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna keep them somewhere safe until my stickers arrive. And then once I have them, I'll put them in packets and all that stuff. And staple them. What else? I am also gonna come up with some ideas. Put this on the side and start sketching. By the way, you should go see this. This was painted on a jacket, then I turned it into a digital work as well, which I painted on Illustrator. You can check it out. It's just a bunch of stuff. I might do like a sketchbook tour as well, of a ripped sketchbook. There's a bunch of stuff here. But yeah, need to get to sketching. This just got delivered. I'm gonna be unboxing this shit. So why did I get this? I had this tripod for a while, and it's small and it's pretty cool, but it takes so long to just get into this sort of thing. The twisty legs just broke. So this side works. This side, look, just spins. Happened to the other one as well. I have another one. I thought I should just invest in a good tripod. I already have the bigger one. It's a travel size, but it's like you have to put in a big bag, like a backpack. But I have this small bag where I just want to slide in a small tripod, so I got this one. It looks pretty good to me, and I think it might turn out to be very useful. That's a lot of diagrams, like IKEA. Let's show me it is. Got weight to it. This is what I wanted to see more than anything. I really hope this doesn't get like broken real fast. It feels robust. What am I doing now? It's not a tech review. This is sick. Oh, I can't wait to use this. There you go. again. It looks pretty good though. Oh wait. Okay, I didn't think this would work, but it's working. Look at this. Hello. Welcome back. This is definitely a professional way, I think. I mean, I want like a microphone stick like that looks like a fork. It's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. Also got a new haircut. Like I have no hair left on my head. He took it all off. It's I didn't ask for it. I never mind. Yesterday, I didn't get much done. I did like a sketch. I cut those what are they called? Packaging labels. I cut them up, folded them. Then I did some sketch, did some research. Got some ideas down. One idea down, and then I didn't want to waste. I mean, what did you do after that? But I'm really happy with the sketch. I had like a little telephone there as well on the top. I don't know why. I just like putting. Ooh, I'm slouching. I need to be like this. I'm leaning on the table, so it's like, looks bad. I added a little telephone as well on the top, on the side. An old telephone on the side as well. Why? I have no answer for you. It just looks cool to me at the moment. Fuck the sun. If you love me like I love you. So after I finished the sketch, I literally got interested in that telephone a bit more. So I wanted to refine it because that's the first time I'm painting this telephone thing. So I did like a sketch down there. I've been painting moths recently and I like repeating them. It's like a nice cool Bobsy element in there. But this time I thought, you know what, I'll come up with a new one, and looked on Pinterest for a while. Found some moth pictures that I found interesting, turned into more like the kind of moth I want to have in a painting. What? The kind of moth I want in my painting. So I came up with this one. And then I was like, that looks a bit big. It looks like it will take a lot of space. So I wanted like a little one like this one. So that's what I'm sticking to for now. But yeah, stingray is back. I used to do them in watercolor a few years ago. You see down there, it's like a little... Right when I started my sketchbook, this one, I was actually experimenting with them, but like never got anything done. But in this new painting, I will be painting stingrays in my style. So that would be interesting. So I have all these different variations I can like put in Illustrator and see what works. So that's what I'm gonna do. Scan this shit, then refine it a bit more, print it, trace it on a paper, then start painting it. I don't know if I should be explaining all this. Anyway, back to you. Back to who? I think I'm gonna get back to work. I haven't done much. It's already 11:30. Done nothing today. What a waste of time. Waste of life. No, it's not. I still haven't managed to fix this into my sketchbook. I mean, cool. I forgot to put the borderline around the edges. Now there should be a borderline, see? Now I know where I need to cut it. I think I like the whole thing, the whole design. I think I'm still gonna make some changes to it. Probably the stingray. I'm gonna cut this stuff. So what I usually do is cut one side of the page, and that can go over this tiny bit of edge, and I can lay it on top of it and then put some tape on it. But if I cut both edges, then there's not a good way to tape it. I'm gonna be using this trusty knife. I'm gonna line up these end points here. Yeah, that looks about right. Cut it, done. This one's only 4 pages, you know, it's small, so it won't take as long. This part doesn't need to be perfect. Same thing I'm gonna do with the other side. By the way, I think my new stickers are gonna arrive today, so the door might knock at any point. That's the other side done. So same thing I like do with the other 2 pages. I'm gonna cut one side, put it on the other side. I mean, if I had a bigger printer, this would not be like a step. I would just print it, start tracing it. Perfection. Sometimes I find like the vertical parts not aligning that well. Must be how it prints. See, here it doesn't line up properly. Not sure why the top 2 pages lined up. No big deal. There's nothing very intricate here. I maybe know where I went wrong. It's overlapped a bit too much. Time to cut them edges. So these outer lines are basically the size of that canvas or the paper I'm gonna paint on. So it's printed to actual size, and that's how I get my proportions right when like enlarging a sketch or something. By the way, I made like border lines, like tiny gaps around the edges, so they should fit inside it. It's good enough. Not exactly the same, but you know, it's very close. I'm cool with it. This thing is the best. I don't know how many times I've used this tracing paper, man. Simple application, just put it like that. This goes on top. I'm gonna tape it down so it doesn't move while tracing. Also, you will get a lot of graphite on your hands. That's the only downside. Okay, one of the best ways I found to trace, if you're always paranoid about if you miss any areas while tracing, the best thing to use is a colored pen. It always works. You know what you've gone over and it's so handy. Or you can do the other way around. Print your design in color, some light color, and just go over with black. That's handy too. We're gonna trace this phone first because it's got straight edges. So I just finished tracing the whole sketch, and because the paper is like very textured, it's for watercolor painting, getting these circular lines was like a pain. And look how wobbly they are. But at least I got the sketch on the paper, I can start painting. And let me show you the reveal. Man, this looks so good. I'm so excited to paint it now. I should have rolled both together. I'm stupid. It's pretty. It's looking good. I like it. I'm also gonna cover it with matte medium. It like seals the whole sketch, but also because I'm painting on paper, it'll make the area very smooth. Yeah, matte medium. I recommend this shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna pour medium all over the page. A lot. It's like a messy brush when you want to cover large areas fast. This is the best. By the way, if you shoot film photography, you know the canisters you get. They make really cool like little mixing containers or whatever you want to call them. And what happens usually if I need a lot of paint and I don't want to mix it again for a paint, I just mix it in this thing, and when I don't use it, I close this thing up and it's airtight. So yesterday I finished painting the background. I did like 2 layers. I still have to add shadows, but here's the thing. So my plan was to work a bit more on the painting today, but we had to go to Manchester. I just couldn't wait to come back and like paint. So I finally got back. I'm gonna paint some shadows and then I'm just gonna call it a day today and then start tomorrow morning. I don't know what's this turning out to be. I think it will be like a mini vlog and stuff. Oh, while we're at it, here's a little tip maybe. I don't know if this will be useful to anyone, but this is my sketchbook right here. It's not one of those sketchbooks where you know, paint every single page like a masterpiece or something. It's pretty much the opposite. I mean, it's a complete mess. But the reason why I have it is because when I get ideas for like a painting, if I'm about to fall asleep or I'm in the shower or I'm just chilling in the garden or something anywhere, I have like a habit now where I sketch my idea down. So like if I'm working on a painting right now and I have more ideas coming to me, I try not to like leave it at that. I'm like, oh, when I'm done with the painting and then I'll think of the next idea or something. No, I'll come here. I usually pick up my sketchbook, put those ideas down, and that way, when the next painting comes up, I never run out of ideas. I just open my sketchbook. I'm like, oh, what looks interesting? Pick an idea, start painting. A painting finishes. I have like another painting lined up already. Let me show you some of the pages. Here's this one. I did that as a painting, and this one I came back to this one after maybe like a year after I sketched this sketch, and it's crazy. I never looked at it as a real painting, not real painting like that interesting. But the day I didn't have any sketches in my sketchbook to paint it, you always want to have one sketch ready. But the day I didn't have any extra more sketches, I'm like, you know what? That kept staring at me, and I was like, I have to paint this, and it ended up being the most viewed video on TikTok. So it's nice having these sketches there. These two turned into a painting. Sometimes I do variations of an idea, and then the red one became the painting. Sometimes I even do color studies in there, like what kind of colors I want. These two became a painting. What else do I have? Let me show you more. So when I was customizing a skateboard, my microphone, sorry. Can you hear me better? So when I was customizing a skateboard, I did like 5 different designs. I did the last one here. What's weird now, not weird, is that if I want to customize another skateboard, I have 4 designs ready already. I can just pick and choose, or like come up with a new one, or just pick and choose. And it's really helpful. You can even improve it a little bit more, refine it, whatever you want to do after that. If you're always like struggling to find out what you want to paint next, it's nice to have ideas sketched out on a paper. I don't know if it's the same as like curing your art block or anything. That might be a different thing, but usually having this kind of routine helps me basically never running out of idea. But that's the tip for today. If you wanted a tip, if it helps, cool. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I hope it was interesting. But yeah, in my next video I'll probably keep working on this painting and keep sharing with you as well. That's what I'm planning for YouTube for now. Cool. This is weird. The microphones have like these clips thing. Is pretty handy. I didn't realize it would be this handy. Now it's like attached to my brush. I wonder what else it attaches to. Allen key? Yeah. A pen? I mean, this is a pencil technically, but yeah, I think that can work. Cool.